Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about who I think the top contenders are to win Survivor 45. I'm going to be going through the 7 players that are left. I will talk about who just got voted out a little bit, and I will talk about what the edit is saying, what's going on, who has a shot, who has no chance at all. So basically, I'm going to be making a winner's prediction and expect some more Survivor 45 content and the BB25 player rankings to come your way. So without further ado, I'm going to be ranking, per se, all 7 players left and talking about who has the best shot of winning based on the edit, personal, all that stuff. At number 7 with no chance to win it all is Jake Oain. Now, I really like Jake as a character. Jake's getting a lot of content right now, but he's been left out of votes. He's basically gotten the dumb edit. Basically, he even said himself he has bad reads, and I just think the jury would not respect that, and I don't think the jury would really vote for him to win. I think Jake's the type of guy that's our 0-vote finalist of the season, per se. I mean, Jake's great, but like I said, he really had the opportunity to make a move with the last vote with Coutur, Bruce, and Emily, but they did not hop on the opportunity to take down the Rebas. Instead, they just voted out Bruce, but I don't think that really benefits Jake's game. And at this point, I feel like someone's just going to be like, hey, Jake hasn't played very good. Let's just bring Jake to the end. So I think Jake has no shot, no chance at winning Survivor 45. Next up, with a slight chance of winning, I've got Julie Alley on my list. I think Julie's in a solid spot with the Reba 4. I think Julie's going to go far, except, as we've seen in the edit, she's not getting enough content. We've been hearing, oh, Julie's a huge jury threat, this, that, and the other, and she's been an active part of the majority alliance, except she's gotten the least amount of content out of the 4 main people in the Reba 4 alliance. So for that alone, I don't see Julie winning. But Julie hasn't really also gotten any personal content either, which is not a good sign for the winner, because I know Survivor likes to give their winners some personal content, especially in this new era. We've seen Gabler get his, we've seen Marianne, we've seen Erica, they had their storylines, and of course Jam Jam had his, and I really haven't gotten any personal from Julie aside from the love letter, but everyone was getting that type of thing, and I just think Julie has a slight chance of winning, because I could still see it because we've been hearing she's a jury threat, but she's also being targeted by Drew next episode. I think she can go far, but I just think Julie has a slight chance because she's just not getting enough screen time. So clearly they're not going to do that to someone who won the season. Next up at number 5 with a slight chance, Drew Basil. Now, Drew has been dominating. He's been a big part of this Reba 4. He has driven some votes. I'd say him, Austin, and D. I'd say Julie's kind of just goes along with it. But Drew has been playing a great game thus far. He's been in the majority. However, what puts me at him having a slight chance of winning? Personal content. So if you look at the Survivor YouTube page, the official Survivor CBS YouTube page, they cut out a scene with Drew's personal story. And I just don't think they would cut out a winner's story like that. I guess that's my theory, but I just don't think they would do that. I think Drew's playing a great game, but his downfall is going to occur very soon. And I just don't see Drew winning. Also, jury management, not very good, getting in fights with people like Jake, being very confident and cocky. I just don't see Drew winning. Next up, being a contender to win, we got Coutur Tops. Now, Coutur, why am I putting Coutur ahead of people like Drew and Julie, even though she kind of is on the outs with Jake and Emily a little bit? Well, I'm putting Coutur here because Coutur had a very, very strong premiere episode with the lie about the lawyer thing to Jake. And I feel like, yes, all her content's been heavy about Bruce this, Bruce that. She finally got Bruce out. So the question is she going to keep ascending or is she going to descend is the question. So I think I'm going to put her at contender because she's got a chance to ascend and descend, because I see the winner edit in Couture, especially after that great premiere episode. I think she had the best premiere episode out of everybody left, and I think she's in pretty good shape, except there's 3 people who have a better chance of winning than she does. We've seen Couture with the personal. Now it's time to see what Couture can do with, can she make the moves? Because right now she's playing a very runner-up-esque type of game. She's not playing to win. So we'll see if Couture is going to play to win the last couple weeks of the season. Next up, as our final contender, I've got Austin LeCun. I think Austin's playing a great game. I think these other 2 players would have to get voted out for me to say, oh, Austin's the sure winner. Austin's played a great game. He's in a great spot. He has 2 idols right now. Well, technically 1. I believe Julie has 1, but I think he's got an idol. He's a challenge beast. He's in a good position, except once again, it goes back to my theory of personal content. Basically, everything we see about Austin is either about the sandwiches and eating food or advantages. We don't really see Austin talk about much beyond that. So I think that's holding me back a little bit. But I think we're starting to see a showmance between Dee and Austin blossom a little bit, and we could be seeing some stuff and talking different next time I do a video after this next episode this coming Wednesday. But as far as right now, Austin has the 3rd best odds to win in my opinion, but he's not a top contender like these next 2 ladies coming up on the list. So personal content is holding Austin from winning. At number 2, and as one of our 2 top contenders, I've got Emily Flippin. I think Emily is in a great spot. She's getting the best edit of the season, the most content thus far, except I think it's just too obvious. Editors seem to edit people like fallen angels like Jesse Lopez, Carson Garrett, Rick Devens, and it just feels like, oh, they're going to win. No, and then they end up not winning. And I think Emily's that same case at this point. I think Emily is playing a great game, except that vote for Bruce was probably what did it for her. They highlighted that. She's been very confident thus far, except it just feels too obvious, and I feel like something's going to happen where she's going to fall, because at this point, I don't know a single person at this moment that's going to take Emily to the end. I think Emily's going to have to find a way to get there on her own, and she doesn't have any idols or anything, so I don't know how it's going to happen, but it could. The person who I think has the best odds of winning is Dee Valladares. I think Dee is playing the best game right now, and here's why. Dee's in a great position. Every time Dee says something, everybody in her alliance is like, yes, we'll do it, because it looked like Jake was going to go home, and then Dee says, let's vote Kendra. Kendra goes home. And that I won't forget about that opening confessional of the season that Dee had, where she says she's playing like it's her only chance, because it is the only chance. That's her basically little one-liner there that I think the editors kind of wanted to push. Dee's playing like it's her only chance. And Dee's playing hard, and Dee's playing controlling, and Dee's playing villainous. And I like what I'm seeing from Dee. She is being a little under-edited, but I think Dee will be the one to take down Emily, because Dee also said in a confessional, if you say my name, I'm voting you out. Emily mentioned Dee, and the question is, whoever takes Emily out wins the season. And I think the story and the edit is setting Dee to be the one to take her down, because right now Julie and Austin are not voting Dee. Dee can't vote herself, so that means 3 of the 7 people remaining aren't voting Dee. That's almost more than half of the cast right there. And I think that puts Dee in a fantastic position. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and you will definitely be seeing more from me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.